Welcome to the start of Eurosport's coverage from the 2007 Artistic Gymnastics World Championships in Stuttgart, Germany. Gymnastics on the crest of a wave. 520 competitors from 84 federations have entered this event, setting a new record at the 40th staging of this championships. And we start with one of the most eagerly anticipated competitions as the established big guns, Russia, USA, China and Romania, go head-to-head with the emerging teams, the likes of Italy, Brazil, France and Great Britain, all in the women's team final. Simon Golding and head coach of the Heathrow Gymnastics Club, Vince Walduck, with you for this one. And Xenia Semenova of Russia on the uneven bars. We join her halfway through that routine. Russia under some pressure at this competition, Vince.
This is the new young Russian star, one of the top scorers. 4 releases, fantastic double Arabian dismount there to finish.
The team final, 6-3-3. That's what you got to remember. 6 athletes in the team, 3 go per apparatus. But the big thing with this scoring system, all 3 scores count, and that's where the pressure comes. That's a good score, 16.325 for one of the young stars. A name to look out for in 2008. And we've already heard quite a bit about that. China, the defending champions after their win in Aarhus in Denmark last year, are here with head coach Hwang Yu-bin saying not interested in gold medals at this World Championships. He just wants to avoid injury. Quite a bizarre statement.
It's been a long qualification process. The top 24 teams qualifying for this event from Denmark, and then a real tough competition for all these in contention to try and make the top 12 for Beijing next year. So that's the main objective, and a very closely bunched group they are.
And Great Britain, for the first time ever, making it through to a world team final. Well, that's the standings after the initial rotation. Rotation 1 sees Russia in the lead, but plenty of time to change that around.
So you did hear correctly there. Great Britain ranked 6th in the world after the qualification. A fantastic achievement for the British team. But through to team final now.
One of the young gymnasts involved in this team, Aileen Williams, to perform her floor routine.
So Britain in the qualification managed to complete all 4 apparatus with no mistake. Let's see if they can build on that.
And there's a first one, I'm afraid, and a pretty obvious one for the judges to deduct marks on.
And not only stepping out of the floor, but almost landing out of the floor, so a heavy penalty there. Aisling being one of the stalwarts of the team in the qualification, fine on that second tumble, that 2.5 twist. Very important for the gymnast that kicks the team off on each apparatus, that they can be steady, give some peace of mind to other competitors, release the pressure slightly. So the team final, whilst a very exciting media event, very much the qualification that sets the world ranking, and as I said, allows the top 12 gymnasts to know that they've got a berth as a team through to Beijing. A few changes in the team ranking. Spain dropping out of the top 12. Australia slipping, and Italy and Brazil with Great Britain on the up. There's that final tumble. It's a double pike somersault, but disaster.
Well, that is a shame for Aisling Williams and for the British team as well. They were almost faultless in qualification, but feeling a little bit of pressure at the moment in this final. Ning He of China next out. Uneven bars on this rotation, the second rotation in this team final.
So only 2 gymnasts in the Chinese team with previous World Championship experience. This young lady and the great Cheng Fei. So 4 newcomers. There's that fantastic squat dislow skill straight into the Jaeger, taken from men's gymnastics. So as Simon said, only a 6-3-3 format, so 6 gymnasts on the bench and they select the best 3 for each apparatus, and this gymnast only working bars, so she's got to sit it out through the other apparatus. but many tactical decisions to make. It's the women's all-around competition to follow, and some countries resting their all-around gymnasts, as Great Britain is with Beth Tweddle. Building up for the dismount. Good double straight, perfectly landed.
Nailed that one. Well, that is good. China mounting a very strong defence already of their title. I mentioned Cheng Fei, she'll be here to defend her floor and vault titles. Beth Tweddle looking to defend the uneven bars title that she so dramatically won in Aarhus last year.
So this championships comprises, first of all, the team qualification, then we have team finals, individual all around to find the top individual on the 4 apparatus, and then apparatus finals at the weekend.
I've just seen that graphic, 12.675 for Aisling Williams, not quite what Britain were looking for. That leaves the team on 54 dead as their score at the moment on the second rotation. Jade Barbosa from Brazil, this exciting Brazilian squad, and vaulting just seems to be in their blood. Some superb performers making these World Championships something a little different and something a little more cosmopolitan as well from previous decades.
This gymnast is one of the stars of the future. Incredible vaulting earlier in the week, qualified her for one of the vault finals. There you can see that tariff 6.5 on the scoring console there. That's her maximum, added to the 10-point execution, so 16.5 the potential.
Pretty good stuff from Barbosa. The smile tells the story as well.
Only 3 gymnasts in the world in women's gymnastics performing this vault. It's the Yushchenko vault. They run hell for leather at the vault. There's that round off to turn them in the backwards position. Backflip onto the vault. Somersault and 2.5 twist. Defies gravity.
Beautiful tight body position in the air. You sometimes see those legs separate a little further. Now, just to warn you, the way the system works, the scoring system works, we tend to pick up the scores just a little after the athlete has performed, and Yining with 15.275 on the asymmetric bars, so maybe not quite what China were looking for there. Be interesting to see as well how Barbosa scores on the vault. And we move across to the beam. Have another chance to look at Russia and this little star in action, Semenova.
Opting for a simple mount. Get going, feel the beam, compose yourself. Adrenaline coursing through her body, and she's got to control that, use it to effect, not to destruction. Free walkover, carrying on to that backflip, layout, pike somersault, immense combination. It's really going to rack up her difficulty. Current rule book in gymnastics, very much difficulty fixated, so gymnasts having to use every possible variation of somersault. There's that full spin. The arch position, more complex. Beautiful Noddy backflip straight in to that backflip with quarter turn.
Very vocal support from the team just to the side of the balance beam.
And of course the coach not allowed to talk to the gymnast, but the teammates can shout cues and encouragement. So teams very much use that.
And for the dismount. And that'll do. A little shaky in places. So Russia certainly still under pressure in this team final.